If you're a new gardener and your squash, zucchini, or cucumber plant was absolutely infested with squash vine borers, and now you're wondering what to do and how to fix the bed for fall planting and or spring, I can help with that. But first, save this video so you don't lose. Now let's go. First thing you're going to do is strategic cleanup. Because the squash vine borers, the adult ones, they will overwinter in your soil. So we need to remove everything. The stems, the root system, the mulch, the leaves. That's their favorite place to hide, and they will just stay there over winter and plague your garden next year. Well, we don't want that. So step one is to reduce their habitat as much as possible. And while you're removing all the bed and clearing it out, I want you to look underneath the board, inspect the bed to see if you can find any of the baby bugs, and physically remove all of that. And do not put it in your compost. For the love, burn it. Now, the biggest thing that we don't want to do and we want to avoid is when we try to overcorrect the problem and mess with the soil and its biology and its health. So I don't want you go willy-nilly spraying anything into the soil just yet. Nothing is really wrong with it except for bugs being in it, which is just nature. So instead, what you're going to do is you're not going to plant squash in that bed for an entire year. Not this fall, not this spring. Next fall, you'll be able to plant squash in that bed again. Anything in the cucurbit family. So cucumbers, zucchinis, melons. Now, of course, before you plant in the bed, you want to add 1 to 2 inches of compost. After you kind of look through everything to make sure you got all the visible eggs, all the visible bugs out. Of course, throw you in some slow release fertilizer, whatever is applicable to whatever you're growing in the fall. So if it's root crops like carrots, add a lot of bone meal. If it's leafy greens like collards, add a lot of plant tone. So again, you're not going to plant cucurbits in that bed in the fall time, so no pumpkins, no winter squash. Stick with your carrots, your radishes, your turnip, anything in the leafy greens, lettuce, spinach, arugula. You could absolutely do a fall planting of shallots or garlic or onion sets. So instead of just freaking out and sanitizing the whole soil and possibly taking out a lot of the beneficial stuff in it too, what I want you to do is practice good sanitation, making sure you don't leave any old debris, any old mulch from that year around. Go burn it. And I want you to practice crop rotation. No cucurbits go in that bed again for another year. Now, of course, this isn't a fail-safe. Bugs can fly from here and there, but this will make your garden a whole lot less susceptible to another invasion next season. So if you're a new gardener or you learned something new, make sure you're following my page. I'm here to help you grow a happy, thriving garden by teaching you of what you need to do and when you need to do it in order for that garden to thrive. So if you're serious about gardening and you want to produce your own food and be less reliant on the system, then again, make sure you're following my page. Because I'm here to help you grow, and I'll see you in the next video.